Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. I'd like to thank you for responding to our invitation for this very important press conference. Well, the reason why we have invited you this afternoon is to put across the level of sadness that the minority in Parliament has felt over the past few days in the wake of the shooting by the police, the shootings of 2 policemen to death. These 2 police officers are connected to the Bullion Van Robberies that we witnessed sometime in 2021 and resulted in fatalities was the one at Jamestown. And in that attack, you'd all recall the police officer who was escorting the Bullion van was killed in broad daylight. Now, a couple of days ago, the police administration came out and announced that they had apprehended quite a number of suspects, and those suspects happen to be police officers themselves. So we're all happy that for once the police have been able to unravel the mysteries surrounding the Bullion van attacks. But sadly, the police came out with a press release signed by the Director General responsible for communication, I think DCOP Kwesifori, to the effect that the 2 officers, and the names of the 2 officers are Constable Randolph Jimansa, Lance Corporal Stephen Kwekunyami. These officers were in the custody of the police. He, in his press statement, indicated that the 2 were shot dead when the police themselves took them out on an intelligence-led operation to arrest some other accomplices. He claimed that in the course of executing that particular operation, there was heavy exchange of fire. And in the course of the exchanges, the 2 officers, Constable Randolph Jimansa and Lance Corporal Stephen Kwekunyami, unfortunately died. We take this with a pinch of salt, and as a responsible minority charged with the responsibility of oversight over the police, have decided to file a private member's motion. And the motion seeks to have a bipartisan inquiry at the direction of the Speaker of Parliament to probe the circumstances leading to the shooting to death of the 2 police officers I have mentioned. Suffice it to say that the killing of the 2 has now resulted in a situation whereby the police administration would be denied of very crucial evidence in this quest to unravel the mystery surrounding the Bullion Van robberies in our country. What makes the matter even more worrying is the fact that the officers implicated, some of whom are now dead, are themselves police officers. That is what makes a probe, an inquiry, very, very compelling. We are now saddled with the situation where those who are supposed to be protecting us are themselves engaged in the commission of crime. That is very, very worrying. And one other matter that comes to the fore is the type of officers, the caliber of officers we recruit into our security agencies. We have in times past engaged you on the mode of recruitment into our security agencies, and we made it very clear that it appears we have allowed our security agencies to be infiltrated by rogue elements. These are matters that needs to be interrogated thoroughly in the public inquiry. Lastly, it's to have this inquiry because You see, we cannot all the time expect the police administration to investigate themselves when matters of this nature happen. The Asawasi shooting incident is a classical example. When seven souls were lost in the course of an operation. The initial reportage and the investigation by the police officers themselves sought to whitewash them, the crime. But subsequent events led to the institution of an independent probe, and the results were startling. The report of the police was in sharp contrast to what the independent probe that was instituted subsequently came out with. So we think that it is important that we seize the initiative, investigate this matter independently, and come out with strategies for humane policing that would inure to the security of all of us. So that is why the minority has taken this step now. We have already prepared the motion and put it before Mr. Speaker for his urgent action. We thank you for the attention.